Hello and welcome to another video. In today's video we're going to be continuing on the 1960 Bolens Ride-a-matic. Now in the last video we got it out of storage and gave you a bit of a walk around of the tractor. Now today what we're going to be doing is washing it down to try and get rid of all of the oil and rat poo and stuff that's on it and try and reveal some of the original paint. But what we're going to do first is try and take the bonnet off for better access, which the screws or bolts at the back here have been long gone on both sides, and I doubt there's any chance of getting these screws undone. So what we're going to try and do is undo the bolts at the bottom, which are caked in oil but should turn. We've got the bolts undone now, and now just to lift it off, of course I'm going to be lifting it by the cast iron bit, not this bit of the hood, because obviously this will strain this and possibly bend it. There you go, and you can get a better look at the engine now. With the bonnet off now, we've managed to put the Vermatic into the neutral position. You can see I can turn this and the belt doesn't move with it, as you can see. Something else we've noticed is we've put a pull start cable on here, and a toddler could pull that. It's got zero compression whatsoever. So we think there might be a valve stuck open or something, but we can investigate that later. Now, to clean it, what we want to do is put it up on a crane so that we can clean the underside. So what we're now going to do is drain the engine oil.
Doesn't look very nice, does it?
No. We've got the tractor outside now, and we've got it attached to the crane. We've also got a cat in the background, which I'm sure he'll move once he realises what we're doing with the pressure washer, and our degreasing spray, which we're going to be using that on all of the oily bits. And we've got the heater on in the workshop with the door closed so that it can dry off the tractor and us afterwards. We've put a good layer of degreasing spray over the top side of the tractor now, and what we're going to do is jack it up and do the same to the underside. Worth mentioning now, we've put plastic bags and cable ties over the air intake and the exhaust to stop any liquid getting in there. But let's jack it up. got the tractor inside now, and we just quickly blew it off with an airline. We thought it would only take a couple of hours to wash the tractor, but it actually took all day. We've worked out a couple of good and bad points about our washing of it. We'll start with the bad point, which is that over the tractor you can see it's caked in this like almost tar stuff. You can see you have to actually scrape it with a screwdriver to get it off, which you don't want to be doing when you're trying to protect the paint underneath. Which you can see there's nice paint under there because there's some green there, but we don't want to be scratching it trying to get all this like tar stuff off. You can just see the massive lump of it there, which the pressure washer couldn't even get that off. But the good point, look how much green paint we've taken up. Pretty much all of this chassis bit is all of the original paint, and it's looking very nice at the front here. And then on this part, before where it looks pretty rusty, this was the bad bit of the tractor where there've been lots of rat pee. You can see there's actually some nice spots of green paint on here, so that's nice. What we need to do next is to decide what we want to do about these bits of like oil and grass caked together. Do we want to do something about it now, like renting, say, a steam cleaner and cleaning the bits up with that? Or should we leave it how it is for the moment, and then when we come to take this tractor apart, we clean the individual parts on their own? But what we're now going to do is put some light oil over all of the paint that we've now exposed, just to protect it. As you just saw, it has now been bathed in light oil, which has got a covering over most of all of the paintwork. But since we got covered in water earlier and it was pretty cold outside, I fancy going inside in the warm. So that's it for this video. I hope you've enjoyed. It's a good improvement that we've got on uncovering all of that paint on the chassis. But I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Please subscribe to my channel, like this video and see our other videos. More to follow as we do more on this tractor. Bye!